Hey YouTube, welcome back. I've been working on this trailer less and less. But anyways, thought I'd give you an update because I'm doing a little bit of more modifying to it. So these are the lights. I started videoing, building these brackets. Lights are mounted, lights work. Everything's good there. Today's modification, let's go show you what's gonna happen. So the main reason I bought this trailer was to do recovery type work. Not like off-road recovery, but mostly like hauling cars that I own or cars my friends own or stuff like that, and or tractors and equipment. And so a big part of that's going to be able to use a winch, being able to use a winch. So I have this receiver tube. It's going to weld right there. I have a 12,000 pound winch that is on a receiver, so it'll mount into here. And then the other thing is I have a D-ring right here. This D-ring is going to weld on down here, so the cable can come out of the winch, go to a snatch block on whatever it is I'm trying to drag onto here, and then come back to here. And that'll effectively either double the strength of the winch or reduce the amount of load on the battery and the winch cables by 50%. And I'm not so much trying to get 24,000 pounds as I am trying to relieve my batteries and cables and stuff like that. They should last drastically more than 2x as long with half the load on the way batteries degrade. So anyways, you're gonna see me, I've already got this ground off and I weld that on center, have this ground off and weld this on center. And then I've got a backhoe that I'm going to pick up here in about 20 minutes. So let's get her done. So the first thing I need to do is make sure I'm centered. Right there is 30 3/8. Right there is 31, so I gotta come this way. $30 5/8. $30 5/8. Make sure we're square. Okay, let's turn the welder on. Using 1/8 7018. Really good electrode. It's Lincoln Electric Excalibur. It's a better electrode than I am a welder. Okay, that's welding too hot. Need to turn the machine down a little bit. Go get a wire wheel real quick. Okay, so not the prettiest weld, but the next pass over the top of that will be even prettier. So let's start out with a full electrode on this one. I'm just gonna kind of weave across this. The first pass is kind of filling in the gap because you can see this corner is rolled. And so it's kind of hard to keep it up on top and bottom. I probably should have done a 60-11 or 60-10 pass first. But the second pass, I'm just gonna go maybe a 1/16 of an inch past either side of the first weld. So. Okay, the first half of that I did just a weave. The second half I did circles. Let's clean it off and get you guys closer and see how that looks. So I'd say they look almost identical. Anyways, no matter how they look, they're gonna hold up just fine. I don't know how much my head's gonna block you from this angle, but let's give it a shot, because why not? I can always delete the footage if it doesn't turn out good, huh? You agree? That's cutting it close, I'd say. Let's see how this one looks. I did circles the whole way on this one. Nothing to write home about, but it'll hold 12,000 pounds, or at least as much as this plate will hold, I'm sure. Okay, same thing down here. You want it centered, so there's 30 and 5/8. There's 30 and 3/4, so move it over a 1/16, and that'll give us 5/8 on both sides. And then, while I've got my hand all preoccupied holding that up and letting it move, I got to get my electrode in because I wasn't paying attention. So now I know after measuring it that I got to go to 30 and 11/16. She's perfectly centered. This part's kind of nasty because this trailer deck is really dirty. Don't have anything nearby to lay on, so I'll lay on the shopping bag a little bit. This one I'm going to do 2 passes on the top. You might not be fully seeing what I'm doing, so let me adjust you. I'm going to do 2 passes on the top here. And then I'm going to do 3 passes on the bottom just because it's a better spot for it, and I'm not the best welder in the world, so. Get you guys in here close for one of my favorite things about stick welding. When you have a good weld, the slag starts to pop off. Like that. That makes me happy when the slag pops off. So there's 2 passes down there. I'm going to do 1 more across both of them. And we'll slap some primer on here. And I gotta run get gas, see if my little half-ton truck doesn't die today. I hope it doesn't. So let's throw down 1 more bead and paint her up. Maybe we'll give you a different angle on this bead, because I was probably blocking the top passes on the last go around. Whoa, wasn't ready for that. Okay, Rust-Oleum rusty metal primer and Rust-Oleum flat black enamel. I like this rusty metal primer quite a bit. I'm not a painting specialist, but I believe it's got a lot of antioxidant type stuff in there, so your metal doesn't oxidize underneath it, which is something that powder coating misses. Powder coating just covers metal, but it doesn't have anything to prevent oxidization, other than that it covers it. This actually prevents oxidization and covers it. Hopefully this nozzle's not plugged up. That's warm, as if it was just welded for some reason. Ironically, the rusty metal primer also looks like rust. And so as you watch a lot of my videos, my chain hoist, gantry crane, a lot of my welding tables and stuff, I've just primed only. And a lot of people think it's all rust, but it's actually this primer. Hopefully you're not getting too much overspray on you, camera. slash YouTube friends. I was thinking on my way over here, I really should have done this to that 1 foot extension. In my mind at the time, I didn't do it because I thought I'd be painting the whole trailer sooner. And now it's gone through the whole winter, so it's gonna have to get like wire wheeled or sandblasted. I probably should have done 3 passes on that, a little cooler than I did. But running out of time. As many of you know, when you have kids, you're always last minute on everything. So I don't know if it's true, but I've always been told if you squirt 3 times with the can upside down, that it cleans the nozzle a little bit. Don't know if that's true, but I still do it. And I am now 3 minutes late. That 30 minutes went by super fast, but... Oh, there's no nozzle on this can. Good thing I stole that for somewhere else, huh? There's gonna be runs in this, and that's great, because runs are extra thick paint. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some batteries and show you how the winch goes in there. This winch weighs about 100 pounds. So that right there is how that winch hooks up. Set a battery right there, hook onto the cables. So anyways, I'm running late. I gotta go fill up with gas and go try getting a backhoe out of the backyard. So, whew, I'm winded. That winch is heavy. But thanks for watching. Sorry, it's been a while since I've posted. For those of you that like my videos, for those of you who don't, congratulations, it's been a while. Thanks for watching.